Anytime I have players that have a new coach, go to a new club, or in a new situation, and they get frustrated with playing time, or they get frustrated with, not being appreciated by their coaches, I try to tell them that every coach looks at players differently. I don't care if every coach in a club is on the same path and has the same philosophy and has the same curriculum when it comes to development. Every coach still looks at players differently. And you could be just 1 year away or one season away from a better situation. You could be a year away from a worse situation. It just depends, where your player is, how old they are. But for the most part, like for instance, I have a player who was on the A team, got moved on to the B team, now is back on the A team, getting good minutes with the A team. And all that changed was there was a coaching change. And I try to tell them, it's cliche, but trust the process. And sometimes you just really actually need to trust the process. And again, like I said, the next year could be so much different and so much better and a better experience than what you're currently going through. So just know that, sometimes, maybe players need a coaching change or a club change. A lot of times it's just they need a position change. But every coach looks at players differently because the game is so subjective. That's why I try to make a lot of my training with tests and technical tests and their technical ability and how many reps of certain things that they can get in a certain amount of time, and passing and movement, and because I can rate the best group that I train all week against the second best, and then I can push them and say, hey, well, these guys got this, and these guys got this, and these guys got this. And usually what I do in training is I write down their age groups. I write down their age groups and how old a player is, because then I can really just look at the list and say, okay, an 04 did this, but she got beat by an 05, or she got beat by an 06 that did it this much better. And then that pushes kids. So just a couple things. Coaches look at everybody different and try to, because coaches look at players differently because it's so subjective. Soccer is, it's not like golf where, well, you shot 30 over. Yeah, but I'm really, really good. No, you shot 30 over. You're not good. It's the same as swimming. Well, you made one lap in 10 minutes. You're probably not a very good swimmer. You can't do that in soccer. I can look at a kid and say, oh my God, what is she doing? How is she on the field? And then that coach loves her. Happens.